Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Sharana and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another nail product review for you. Today it is the Dashing Diva Glaze Gel Strips. Now if you saw my most recent video, you saw that I received, well I didn't receive it, I bought it. I reviewed another product from Dashing Diva. That was their gloss nail strips. So those were a gel strip that did not need a lamp, didn't need any heat or anything like that. You just took it out the pack, stick it on your nails, file off the excess, and you're good to go. And those claim to last for 14 days. Did they actually last? You tell me. I did that full review and a full 14-day wear test, so you can check that out up in whichever corner that little eye icon is. Today, from the same brand, I went back to the store when I was looking for some other stuff because I live in Target and I always have to go to the nail section, and I saw that they had this product, which is similar, but these are supposed to be even stronger than the original ones. These are called Glaze. They are a semi-cured gel strip. They say they are gel strong and they will last up to 14 days. And then you can kind of see at the bottom here, it says that they will apply like a strip, but then after you cure it, it's gonna set like it's an actual gel polish that you just applied on your nail. You get 34 strips in this pack. And let me pull up the information. These were $10 at Target for 34 strips. So a little more expensive than the original ones that didn't need the lamp, but I think the other ones were only like $7, so it's a $3 difference. And then this is in the shade, what shade is this? Ocean Bay. This is the shade Ocean Bay, so it's light blue. So just looking at the back really quick, it says it's a fast cure formula, a gel nail dome effect, and then there's no soak off removal. So you can kind of see on the side of the pack there, that dome effect, how it goes from being flat and then it kind of like domes out. That's supposed to help give you more strength to your nails, which I can absolutely use. There's triple layer technology, so there's a base coat, a color, and a top coat all mixed in, molded shape, so it will fit better. Mega volume, shine, chip resistant, scratch proof gel. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a longer video. My last one was like 30 minutes, so if you don't like long videos, please use those timestamps and you can go right to the part that you're looking for. If you do like them though, then stick around. I like giving a lot of information when I do review videos like this, showing you different pictures and angles, and so yeah, let me stop rambling and let's just get into it. But I gotta take this color off first, so I'll do that and then we'll get into it. Okay, so I just took off the nail polish that I had on before, and my nails are looking a little rough. Let me show you what I mean. My nails are peeling pretty badly right now. This is probably the worst they've been in a little while. I'm currently in the middle of moving. I will actually be moving in the middle of this 2 weeks that I'm testing these out, so absolutely putting these things to the test. But because of that, I haven't been taking care of my nails as much as I normally do, just because I really haven't had the time and I haven't been focused on it. And they are showing it for real. So yeah, we're gonna see if these strips are affected by the fact that my nails are peeling. We're gonna see if, I like to use nail oil to help when my nails are peeling like this. So I'm gonna see if using nail oil affects the wear time of these strips at all, if it helps, if it hurts. We'll see what happens. And then we'll absolutely, this is the big thing I'm concerned about and really wondering, is when it comes time to take these off, is it going to damage my nails even more? If there is some damage, you'll know that some of that was already there. So like, this is going to be the baseline picture, the baseline of where my nails are at, and then in 2 weeks we'll see what they look like. I don't want to falsely say that these damage my nails when I'm going into this with damaged nails, if that makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead. I popped open the box. Let's see what's in here. Okay. So we've got this little plastic case like this, and you've got the strips in here. So you can take the little tray out that's got the strips in it, and then there's more stuff underneath it. So you got the instructions, there's a prep pad. Oh, there's 2 prep pads, okay. Then there's a nail file and an orange stick. So everything you need to do this is gonna be right here, except for the lamp. If you don't already have a gel polish lamp, they actually sell one. I think it's like $10 or $12 on their website. Let me check really quick. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. All right. Let's look through these instructions really quick. Step 1 prep is wash your hands in soap and water. I did that. Shape your nails and push back your cuticles. I did that. Use enclosed prep pad to ensure their nails are clear from oils and residue. Make sure they're completely dry before application. So I will go in with the prep pad and then kind of like air it out. Let me do that really quick. Be sure not to expose unused strips to the LED light while you're curing your manicure. If it's exposed to light, it will cure itself and become unusable. Oh, so that's why it comes in this like black container, is because once you've got, God, I just dumped them all out. Once you've got the strips that you need and you put them on your nails, they're saying put the extras back in this black container and like away from the lamp so they don't cure themselves. So I know that over time, sitting in sunlight will also start to cure it. So I'm just gonna put them back in here until I'm ready. So we're gonna close that up. Okay. Ooh, do not use if there's an abnormality in the nails and surrounding skin. I wonder if peeling counts as an abnormality to them. We'll find out. I'm not gonna wait for my nails to grow out because they peel like 90% of the time they're peeling, at least one of them's peeling. So we're gonna try it out and hope that that's not what they meant by an abnormality. And then if it is, then you know. If you've got peeling nails like I do, then you'll know, maybe don't use this. But I don't know, we'll find out. All right, my hands are dry. That made them feel a little bit sticky, but it's not too bad. I think I'm just gonna put on one of these, cure it for the 45 seconds, and then see how it looks and how it feels. And then maybe I'll do the rest of my hands afterwards. Okay, so I just finished this hand and I'm working on my right hand, and I wanted to show you something that I figured out that's making it a little bit easier with application. So what I've been doing, especially with using my left hand to apply them on my right hand, because I am right-handed, is actually using this orange stick to pick up the wrap. So originally I was just picking up with the back of with my fingers, picking up the side I'm not gonna apply, and then placing it down that way. I'm not as coordinated with my left hand, and even using it with my right hand this way was a lot easier. So I'm gonna use the flat side of the orange stick, not the little pointy side here. I'm using the one that has that flat edge. And I'm gonna pick up the opposite side. So this one's going on my middle nail here. So I'm gonna kind of tip it under, pick it up this way, and then peel it off the strip like that. Move that out the way. And then I can turn and kind of use this to help guide where it's going. Now I will say, if you kind of look at my right nail, like my middle nail, this is not the best condition to be applying strips like this. I'm testing it out, so we'll see how they last. But I would say one tip for you is all of that extra white stuff that's right at my cuticle, so like all of this is cuticle from where I pushed the skin back, and that was the stuff, that clear cuticle that was growing down on my nail. What I would do for you to get better adhesion and most likely a better wear time is to use something like a cuticle remover, one of those little like gel things. You put it on your nail, let it sit for a minute, and then you gently scrape it off. That'll remove all of that and give you a cleaner base to put the strip onto. I don't really have time, and I haven't been doing that, so we're gonna do a legit test, like will this work if your nails are not in perfect condition. You can kind of see I have it on both my pointer and my middle nail. They're both peeling pretty badly. I tried to like scrape off as much of the peels as I could so I don't just have like an extra layer sitting in there. And then I kind of filed over it really gently with a glass nail file to help smooth that section out. But yeah, we are really putting this to the test by not applying it to like perfectly ready to go prepped nails. Okay, so I've got the strip on like this. It's a little bit crooked on the stick, but that's okay because I'm just going to turn it back and forth. And then I'm going to try to apply it as straight as I can onto my nail with this rounded part of the cuticle as close as possible without touching any more of the skin on my nail. And also not make it too crooked. So like here, and then I'm using my other finger like this to kind of hold it in place while I peel the stick off. Because if I wasn't holding it in place and I tried to peel the stick, the whole thing came with it. So I've got that, and I probably could have got that a little bit closer. Let me try to fix it. You don't want to do this too much. Yeah, I stuck it a little bit too much there, but that's okay. I think right there is fine. Okay, so now I press it down like this, and I'm just gonna really gently press just a tiny bit in the middle there. Is this crooked? No, I think it's okay. Kind of press just a little bit there just to hold it on, and now I can peel off the clear backer. There's this clear part that's coming off. So take that film off, and now that's on. So now I get to press down the rest of my nail. So again, going in with the orange stick, I'm just gonna use the flat side and like gently press straight down the middle of my nail first. It's super hard to do this with my left hand. Let me turn this way. So I'm kind of like pressing right at the base of my nail and then pulling down straight in the middle. I'm gonna do the sides in a minute, but I just find it's easier to do it like this, right in the middle. And then from here, I use my finger and kind of start in the middle and then swoop outwards. So starting here and then pressing and swooping up and outwards at the same time. And that has helped me to not get any wrinkles so far when applying these. These are a much thicker strip than regular gel polish strips that you don't cure. So making sure that you get that really good seal by going like from the middle out and then swooping up and outwards. Getting that really good seal is going to make sure that you don't get any wrinkles, because once you cure it, you're not going to be able to get them wrinkles out. I don't think you will. Once that's on, I'm then kind of pressing across, like up and down like this, side to side, making sure I really got these edges down. And then across the tip of my nail, I'm kind of like grabbing this extra little bit and like tugging to make sure it kind of catches the edge of my nail, and then pressing at the tip that way too. Like that. And now you can see that it's on. I don't have any wrinkles. The white little bits are still there, but I'll get some nail oil and stuff afterwards before I take pictures. But yeah, I found that that's been helping me when it comes to application. All right, nails are done. Yeah, this is what my nails look like after applying the Dashing Diva, what is the name of this? Dashing Diva Glaze Semi-Cured Gel Strips. Such a long name. All right, so I did my left hand first, and one thing that I realized is it's gonna be kind of hard to see here. Maybe I can get better pictures. The edge of where my nails are, you can kind of see here, it's a little jagged. Got a little bit of a jagged edge going on here. I think that's because, well, not even I think, I know that's because I tried to use the nail clippers and clip the strips as close to my natural nail line, like as close to my free edge as possible, before I cured it, which led me to, like this one, I kind of went a little too far in. I could have used nail scissors, it would have been a little bit easier, but I knew that trying to do it the opposite way, like using my left hand, I couldn't use nail scissors to clip them on my right hand, so I was like, let me just use clippers the whole way through. But like here, I kind of clipped a little too close in, so that's not great. My ring finger got it a little bit too, so like looking on the edge, you can kind of see it a little bit better that way. It's not bad, like from a distance, like here, you might see this a little bit, but like you wouldn't really notice it otherwise. But I will say, I got it figured out a little bit better for my other hand. I can't like pose with my right hand. So what I did here instead is I used the clippers, I clipped off the excess without getting too close to my nail, just to get the most of it out of the way. And then I went in and tried to clip in little pieces to get a little bit closer, but still not exactly up to my free edge. Then I kind of did one of these, got it pressed down as much as I could, did all 5 nails, and then put them in the lamp, cured it for the 45 seconds, and then pressed over one more time before going in with the nail file, and then just kind of slowly filing across the edge like this. That went on and took off the excess wrap that I couldn't get with the clippers, while giving it a smoother finish around here, and it doesn't look as jagged, it's not as much of a jagged edge as my other hand, because I was using the file to do it instead of using the clippers to do it. So that's just another tip for you if you're dealing with kind of the same thing that I was. But if you are coordinated and can just use nail scissors, that'll give you a smooth edge too. But yeah, either way, I would say clip close to your nail, but not all the way down. Then do the curing, and then when you go in with the file, that'll take off the excess stuff there. So you can kind of see on the edge, it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but this edge is a little bit smoother looking, and it actually comes down a little bit more, covering my nails, than this hand. This hand you can see more of my natural nail underneath. So I'll be very curious to see which one holds up longer. Now this is my right hand, so I need all the help I can get since I'm right-handed. But yeah, we'll see. One other thing I wanted to show you is my thumbs. So like I said, I have very square cuticles on my thumbnails. On my left hand, I wanted to see just how much would be sticking out. So you can kind of see like all of this is my natural nail, and that size my natural nail. This is one of the straighter edge strips, and it's still too curved for my nails. I have like straight up 90-degree angles on my thumbnail, whereas on this side I actually grabbed a pair of scissors and clipped like a straight line across to give me a straighter look before I applied it, and then just like a tiny little corner off of each side here. And you can still see cuticle. Again, I didn't clean that up like I showed up beforehand, but that actually covers a lot better on my nail than just leaving it the way it was. So something else, if you have straighter cuticles like me, you may want to just clip a little bit, just a straight line across, and then it'll give you more coverage and look a little bit smoother from a distance. I don't think it looks bad. Like, I see it because I'm very much of a perfectionist when it comes to my nails, so I can absolutely see the difference here. So if you're like me, you might want to do it. You might want to do it this way and not like this. But honestly, from a distance, it's really not that big a deal. It's not that bad. So that's what my nails look like when I first put them on. They actually weren't that hard to go on. I would say, I think I started this at like 2:30 maybe. I don't remember. There's a clock in the corner. Maybe I can check that footage and we'll see what time I actually started this. But it's 3:15 now. It is Saturday, April 16th. And yeah, like I said, they weren't that bad going on. I think it probably took me like 30-45 minutes just to put them on, like start to finish. I'm also recording. I had to read the instructions. So that added a little bit of time trying to like go through explanations and learn it as I go. But I would say if I were to do this again, it probably wouldn't take me more than like 20 minutes. But yeah, I think they went on pretty well. They're definitely a thicker texture than the other gel strips that I tried, the regular ones. They feel good. They look really good from a distance, and like up close too. Like they look really good. I think I did a pretty good job getting the sizing right. There's only like a tiny bit, you're not gonna be able to see this at all. There's a tiny bit of my nail sticking out of the side of each one, but not that much. One other thing is that my thumbnails, I think I showed you in the close-up, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, having to cut across for my thumbnail because they're so square. Not that big a deal. I've definitely done that before when it comes to gel strips, so I wouldn't like hold that against these. It's just my nails are very square on my thumbs. So yeah, I think that's it for application. I think it went on pretty well. First impressions, I think they look great. I maybe like the way these look better than the original ones. Am I saying this? I think I am. I like the way that these look more than I liked the way the initial gel strips went on. Those are really cute because they have a lot of designs. These, I'm pretty sure, are just the solid colors. I'm lying. In Target, they only have the solid colors, but I went on the website and they've got a lot of different options there. So if you want more colors, go to the website. All right, I gotta stop rambling. I'm gonna go take some pictures, get my before pictures going, and yeah, we'll see how they look. It is May 2nd, meaning it's been 16 days since I put these gel strips on my nails. I recently moved and now my window is right next to a street, so I'm sorry if you can hear car noises. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that later. But anyway, let's look at my nails. Okay, so left hand, you can definitely see where they've grown out over the last 2 weeks, but there's really not a lot of wear and tear. Let me show you the edges there. You can see that there's some like right along the edges where it kind of wore off a little bit. Let me put another light on. Hold on. Okay. So you can kind of see where they've grown out. But the strips themselves have stayed on pretty well. Like, they don't look bad. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but like the gloss that was on, that very glossy finish, has kind of worn down. And in some spots, it's a little bit more matte, definitely more worn in. And not as like super glossy shiny like it looked when I first put them on, but they really don't look bad for 2 weeks. Plus moving, packing, unpacking, cleaning. I mean, they look good. They look really good. I'll try to show you the tips of my nails there. There's that little nick there that I missed, but that happened when I first put them on, so that's fine. A little bit here where it kind of wore down. A little bit on my pinky where it wore down, not too badly though. Pointer finger looks good. Thumbnail. You can definitely see here with my thumbnail growing out how my cuticle itself is very square, so the rounded one didn't really fit very well. But the thumbnail looks great. I mean, if it wasn't for it growing out, like, they would be fine. Right hand, had a little bit more of a struggle. With me being right-handed, I kind of figured that my right hand would not look as good, but I think overall they're not bad. So, pinky looks fine, which is pretty typical. Ring finger, there's a little bit of a nick on that corner there, which chipped off. Middle nail is struggling. So one thing that happens with my nails is that if the gel or polish or whatever's on my nails ahead of time, like originally, decides to chip, my nail underneath it decides it's time to go too, and it breaks. So my middle nail actually broke where the gel chipped off. Again, I've been cleaning, I've been packing, I've been moving stuff, doing stuff with my hands, so I'm not surprised. Pointer nail, that corner chip, my nail didn't break yet, thankfully. And then my thumb, same thing. The gel chipped off in pieces. You can kind of see where it's like cracked a little bit, like that part's a little bit cracked. That's what it did. It kind of like left cracks, and then those cracks popped off over time. And then underneath it, you can see where my nail decided to break right there. So yeah, right hand looks a little bit worse than the left, but I'm okay with that because I'm right-handed and I've been doing a lot of stuff. I think if I hadn't been moving and packing and doing all those things, they wouldn't look that bad. But overall, from a distance, for 2 weeks, for a product that cost me, what was it, like $10 that I put on by myself, this isn't bad at all. It's really not. So if you want a product that's going to actually go on well pretty easily, and it says it lasts up to 2 weeks, it definitely lasted 2 weeks. I just really put it through the ringer with moving and everything. I like these. I do recommend them. They made my nails feel stronger because my nails tend to be kind of thin and peely, so they definitely added that strength. They lasted way better than I expected. And yeah, they were like $10, so definitely recommend. I would definitely get these again. So that's what I think about them after the 2 weeks. Let's see how it is to take them off. All right, so I looked online to try to figure out removal because I lost the instruction sheet in the move and it doesn't say it on the box or anything. So I'm using the Bliss Kiss cuticle oil. This is literally one of my favorite oils of all time. Let me try it on my thumbnail here first, and we'll just see if the oil alone is enough to actually remove this. So put the oil on, using a manicure stick, gently and slowly lift the strip. So I'm kind of using the stick to like push the oil underneath, so that way it like loosens the adhesive like it says on the website. And then I should be able to just kind of wiggle it back and forth, and then the whole strip should come off. I don't want to like just peel it off because that would definitely damage my nails. So when I'm feeling resistance, I'm going to add some more oil. I don't know how I feel about doing this just with cuticle oil. Like, it is working, but I feel like it's also like pulling on my natural nail, if that makes sense. Like, I can feel the pressure of the strip coming off because it's such a thick strip. If these are just regular strips that you didn't have to cure, so they weren't as thick with so many layers to them, you probably wouldn't feel this as much, but I can definitely feel it like pulling back on my natural nail. It doesn't hurt, it's just, I feel it. Okay, got it off. Yeah, that actually wasn't bad. It took a little while, which is good. You don't want to just like rush through this and end up damaging your natural nail. There's still some residue left that I'm trying to get off. So using cuticle oil does work. You just have to kind of take your time with it. I'm gonna try my next finger with just acetone and see if it goes a little bit faster in case it like, because I'm thinking the acetone will actually like dissolve the adhesive more than just like sliding it off, if that makes sense. So dip the orange stick in the acetone and then get it underneath. The acetone definitely is working faster. Yeah, the acetone was a lot faster. All right, on the last one, I just wanted to show you, I found that it's a little bit easier to take this off if I dip the orange stick. I'm using, you know how orange sticks have like the two different sides? You got the, like this little flat side here, and then you have the pointy end. I'm using the flat side. So dip the flat side in the acetone, get it underneath the side of my nail, and then just like wiggle it back and forth. I'm letting the acetone do the work of dissolving the glue and then wiggling it back and forth to help loosen it. And then as I start to feel resistance is when I dipped back in, but then it comes off. So that was so much faster. So I would definitely recommend, if you're gonna take those off, use nail polish remover. I mean, if you have no issues with using acetone, it was a lot faster. If you don't wanna use acetone, then the cuticle oil will work. It will just take much longer. Okay, so these are my nails after removal, and I got all the residue off. You can kind of see, now my nails were peeling before I put those on, so any peeling that's there, I'm not surprised because it was previously there. I'm not blaming the strips for peeling or anything at all. And I did use acetone to remove the extra residue, so my hands and nails are a little bit more dry. I gotta put some more oil on, but I wanted to show you what my nails look like before I put oil on, because that actually shows damage better than if they were all oiled up. There's a little bit of peeling at the tip of my nail there, my middle nail, a little bit on my thumbnail, but again, some of that was there before I started, so that's fine. I think doing the removal with the orange stick and nail polish remover definitely helped. I don't think there's really any damage to my nails from the strips. My nails were just jacked up before I started, so. And then my right hand was definitely more peeling before I started too, so again, not the strip's fault, it's my fault. My nails suck, that's fine. Yeah, my pointer nail, middle nail are definitely peeling. Ring finger's peeling a little bit on that side. Thumb was definitely peeling like crazy. Looks dry, looks peely, not great. But again, that's my nails. So yeah, that is it for my review on these Dashing Diva Glaze semi-cured gel strips. Longest name, but I really like these. I didn't think that they would hold up as well as they did through packing, cleaning, unpacking, all of that stuff that comes with moving, but they definitely held up. They say they're good up to 14 days. I had them on for like 16 days. They looked great. They went on really easily. They kept my nails feeling strong. Removal was super easy. It wasn't like regular gel where you have to like buff the top, soak them in acetone, gently, you didn't have to worry about all that because it just came off in one strip instead of like little pieces. I did have a couple of nails that chipped, but I kind of just chalked that up to moving and stuff. I think if I hadn't been as hard on my nails, they wouldn't have chipped, they wouldn't have broken the way they did. Yeah, and for like $10, you literally cannot beat that for gel nails. So I absolutely recommend these. I will be buying more of these. I may end up getting their specific lamp because the one that I have is fine, but like it's extra, like it's so big, it's so unnecessary. All I need is like their little lamp. So they have a couple of starter kits where you get the strips and the lamp together. So I'm probably gonna pick up one of those. They have more colors on their website, so definitely check that out. They have like, these were all just a solid color, but they have some kits that are different designs and like accent nails and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, no, I like these. I like these a lot. If you like gel nails and you don't want to deal with the painting on different layers, curing between each layer, like application process or the removal process of gel nails, but you like the strength that you get and like the longevity of it, absolutely recommend these. Go pick these up, go try them out for yourself. If you've got thinner, kind of brittle, peeling, damaged nails like me, they didn't mess up my nails. I think because I was careful with the removal. The cuticle oil removal did work, it just took a while and I'm impatient. So I went in with just pure acetone and it took them off faster, but still without damaging my nails, which I think is super important because strips and stuff like this can very easily damage your nails if you're not careful with the removal. Now they say that they're not going to damage your nails as long as you remove them the right way, which I agree with. I think that removal, removal is one of the most important parts when it comes to any type of nail enhancement, whether it's polish, gel, strips, acrylic, whatever. If you're not removing it right, you're going to damage your nails, and then it's not the product's fault, it's the removal process fault. Oh, so, okay, so I'll go through the claims that were on the box. Fast cure formula, true. It only took, I think it was 45 seconds to cure once they were applied. Gel nail dome effect, very true. They went on flat, and then you can see even after I took them off, like they're still curved. Like that curve, I'm not doing that. It's just they stayed curved on their own like this. So they definitely gave you that like dome effect. And then no soak off removal. Yeah, I didn't have to soak anything. I just grabbed an orange stick and some nail polish remover, and they came right off. So yes, I recommend these. I like these a lot. I will be buying more, and I think you should try them too. All right, that is it for this review. If you got some value from this, let me know. Drop it in the comments below. Give me a like, hit subscribe, all those things that YouTubers say. And if you're interested in these, I will leave a link down in the description box. It is an affiliate link / commissionable, whatever link. So if you use it, I'll earn a little bit of a commission from it. So thank you so much. If you don't want to do that, that's totally fine too. Just Google Dashing Diva Glaze strips on whatever website you're shopping from, and you'll probably find them that way too. Yeah, I think that's it. I gotta go to work, so I'm gonna let you go. But if you want to see me do more of these type of nail product reviews, if you want to see like swatches and things like that, hit me up over on my Instagram. It's at Sharana Darcel. I take a bunch of pictures of my nails and some like other beauty stuff, skincare, makeup, stuff like that. Yeah, and if there's anything specific that you want to see me review, drop that in the comments and I might be able to pick it up for the next video. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.